Buggos 2. Is it worth a buy? Let's read the words of the developer. Conquer and destroy the dirty, filthy, scummy humans by sending swarms of bugs to crush their home worlds. Evolve your Buggos into stronger, faster, more murderous creatures that can rip the human defenses to shreds. No one can stop your evolutionary powers. You are the evil bugger. Buggo, hindmind, hive mind. Ring your bell. Yes, guys, Buggos 2 is out. It's a full release. It's not early access. A little indie game by Intrepid Marmot. And it's fun. It's a fun game where you play the nasty, evil creatures trying to wipe out all the humans from 6 different planets. Each planet has 5 or 6 missions. Can't remember how many. And as you win a mission, you will be rewarded evolutionary points. You spend these points on making your creatures harder, stronger, faster, more deadlier, or unlocking brand new creatures that are even more harder, faster, stronger and deadlier. There are numerous strategies you can use by unlocking different creatures and using them. It's got a lot of replayability, this, a hell of a lot of replayability. Just like I just said, you can use different bugs when you unlock them. You don't get enough points to unlock all the bugs, like in one sitting, so you would have to respec into different types of bugs, but you can do that at any time during the game by simply pressing the reset button. So halfway through the game, if you find that your current setup is just not cutting it anymore, because the humans also get way better shit. They start off with just, PC plod, but then they end up with tanks, rocket launchers, mechs, flamethrowers, and all kinds of turrets and shit. So you have to adapt as you go through the game. And wasps is where it's at. Wasps with infestations of workers is where it's at. I've completed the game on normal, and I'm close to completing it on hard with that kind of insane setup. But I do plan a Titan attack where I'm building the ultimate big bug, and also a queen ant, which looks pretty impressive as well. So I'm going to do different strategies with this. There's also a survival mode where waves and waves of enemies come at you, and after every wave you get an evolve point. So there's another completely different game mode to the actual campaign. Now the strategy when you're playing, it's kind of like the World War I generals strategies, which is just keep throwing bodies at them till they break. It doesn't matter how many people die. That's kind of how you are with the bugs. You have these swarmers that you start with, and you just keep throwing them at the defenses till they break through. If a swarmer dies, the egg just rehatches and it just pops back out again. Now, with the perk points, you can get lots of upgrades to that, like doubled swarmers coming out of eggs, workers dropping this glue on the floor, which when humans stand on it, they take damage. It's imbalanced. Awesome, that. I love that. Going back to the strategy side of things, it's not massively strategic at all, but a lot of the time you have to know when to pull your bugs off a fight, harass the humans in another area, so they will pull guards off where you were initially trying to get, and they'll react pretty much instantly to where you're going. And then you fly back to where you were initially attacking, where you were getting beaten back. And then if you can push and push and push, you might get through. If not, you keep repeating this strategy until you actually get through. It's a massive war of attrition. And you haven't got to be scared to lose hundreds of thousands of bugs. Just keep throwing them at them. If they die, they won't ever complain. They just want to eat brains. So it's just great just swarming the shit. It's so satisfying when you've been in it. I was streaming this, and there was a couple of instances where I was kind of at a jam for about 20 minutes just trying to get through, and then when you eventually get through and you're just zerging them and they're all dying and screaming, it's very satisfying. It's a good little game, this. It's not a deep tactical strategy game by any means, but it's fun, and that's what gaming's about. It's about being fun. It's a bit pricey for what you get, personally. Once you kind of get a strategy together, I could now sit in and beat the whole campaign in 4 hours. Easy. No problem at all. And because I know exactly what build to get. But initially, when you don't know what you're doing, it is going to take you quite a bit longer than that. But there is a few different replayability aspects to this game that I've already mentioned. So yeah, it's probably worth a tenner, I would say, but it's up for 16. I think that's a bit overpriced, but I'm still going to bang it as a worth a buy, simply because it is a good game, and money's just relative to how rich you are at the end of the day. So there you go, guys. Buggos 2 is worth a buy.